My name's Dylan Thomas. I'm a program manager on the Android Auto team, and today we're sitting in an Audi S3 looking at Android Auto. One of the things we're highlighting is the third-party application development. So we're looking at Google Play Music here, but we can pull up the app switcher and look at all the other apps, the 10 apps we have at launch today that are Android Auto compatible, like Spotify, for example. So I pull it up, nice Spotify branding for color, ability to change or perform some overflow activities there. We control the music with in-vehicle controls, and then maybe browse some other music on Spotify. The other thing that we have is the ability for these app developers to kind of put their own brand on the app drawer. So Spotify, we have different icons, different ways to organize content. And if we just take a look at one other of these apps, just to give you a sense of how that compares, let's go look at more of a podcasting app like Joyride. So here, if I open up the menu, you can see that they've got their own icons, their own way of structuring data that for a Joyride user is really familiar, like this. So I could load up Top Gear and listen to that while I'm driving. And they've also got their own icons here. So I guess, again, to reiterate, the two things is, one, there's familiarity for the driver. It's not different every time I open up a media app. But on the other hand, we're trying to take a templated approach so that app developers themselves don't necessarily have to learn all it takes to build sort of an automotive appropriate application here. Okay, so let's switch over and take a look at briefly the communications. Again, you've got your phone plugged in, so we can put up there maybe the contacts that you work with the most frequently, and within a twist and a click, I can place a call to someone without it being a big hunt and peck expedition on my phone. I'm going to hang up because I'm sure he doesn't want me to call him right now. But it's integrated into the phone itself. I'm going to just turn off my media again. Let's go back to here. What you saw there was a notification, which is sort of across the system. So I turn music on, turn it off, the notification will be displayed in other applications. But we're in a car, so let's take a look at maps. We've done a couple of things here. First of all, the maps are simpler in terms of the overall application layout, and we've even changed the content on the map in terms of labeling. You'll notice perhaps that there are fewer labels on the map and they're a bit bigger. So it's the sort of subtle things we've done to make a quick glance away from the street and onto the screen easier for the driver. So let's try going somewhere. You use the push to talk button here. Navigate to Alamo Square.
Navigating to Alamo Square, San Francisco. Head toward 4th Street Northeast on Minna Street. In 600 feet, use any lane to turn right onto 4th Street.
So even if I'm in a different application context here, after just asking for directions,
use any lane to turn right onto 4th Street.
I'm going to continue to get announcements, audible, and also this nice sort of cross-application notification. But we actually think that most usage should and will be through voice. So let's ask it a few other questions too. What's the weather like today?
Today's forecast for San Francisco is 70 degrees and mostly cloudy.
Typical summer in San Francisco. It also, as you may have noticed, it knows where we're at. I just said, what's the weather today? And it gave me the appropriate location. We can also do less generic things and things that are appropriate to me. What's my next appointment?
Your next calendar entry is today at 5 p.m. The title is Meet Daniel at Starbucks.
All right, so I better get to Starbucks. Find Starbucks.
Here are the listings for Starbucks within 0.8 miles.
There we go. So hopefully you can see that my eyes are on the road, well, on the screen, ahead of me, and just using voice I can actually accomplish a lot of the common activities that a driver may want to do. that sort of wraps up the view of Android Auto.
What's great about this is that it's buttonless, so there's no buttons on any of the sides, anywhere around the device. It's simply activated by voice actions or